I can tell you, we didn't have anything like this. I retired 2, 3 years ago, and I've worked for 3 Fortune 500 companies. And so I've been exposed to a lot of these internship programs, and I felt that, if I could do any value or have any value, I think that we need to set something like this up at Stevens Point and help provide you some opportunity to look at what you really want after graduation. Because there's a lot of people who still graduate and still don't know what they want. And you can't make that decision until you try stuff. And these internship programs are supposed to be able to provide you that. I'm a big fan of having, the big companies, the people that, sort of get big opportunities. But then, there's a lot of people say, I don't want to work for a big company. I want to work for a small, mid-sized company. I want to be my own boss. I want to be an entrepreneur. But you still got to learn the fundamentals of running a business. And that's what these internship programs are supposed to be all about. We also provided working for nonprofit organizations. It's not always about the money. And if my wife was here, she would hit me in the back of the head. But it's about providing something that makes you feel good. And if there's one thing I've learned over since retirement is that when you pick your first job, when you pick your career path, make sure you're happy. Because 35 years will go by real fast. And all of a sudden you go, man, I really did like what I was doing. So here again, these internships, you may have the best experience and just validated what that you want to do, but then you may have the worst experience, and you might as well have the worst experience early in your career so you know not to go down that path. So, anyways, I'm glad everybody was participating. Ricardo, if you could help me for a second, tell me how many internships we're dealing with right now?
65.
65?
Yep.
Great. And then, anybody who wanted an internship, got an internship, is that what I'm hearing?
Pretty much, yep.
Okay, and did you find, is there companies out there that were left open because they couldn't find enough students?
Not that we know of. No.
Okay.
Nope, they were pretty good. Yep.
All right. I mean, I think 100% placement is a goal that I've always wanted to, and when I talk to Stevens Point, is when you get out of school and you graduate, you should already have met a good company, you should already have started working with them, then slide right into your career. But at least if it's not your internship, at least it's gonna get you that next job and they come and recruit you. So when these businesses come to Stevens Point, I highly recommend that you go and interview for every job there is out there. Help practice your interview skills. Help just get acquainted with the companies and what they do, and build that foundation for the future. So, just by a show of hands, who had fun in their internships? Okay. Ricardo, is anybody not raising their hand?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay. All right, the guy who didn't raise their hand, give me a call privately, I'd like to talk to you. All right, well, very good. I'm anxious to see how what everybody did.
Thanks, Keith.
Well, we'll have to get back in person in December or in May, perhaps.
Oh, not a problem.
That sounds great. Well, thank you very much for